Image Lab is going to look like. Obviously, you know that as we are going in there, we are adding both Leonardo AI, Stable Diffusion XL, and we also have an image enhancement section that's coming, and I want to share with you today how those are going to work. One of the things that we have upgraded right away was the way that you can view and download those images. And so once you have an image created, it doesn't matter if it's in any of the 4 different ones, you'll be able to click on it and just be able to pull that image up right onto the screen and download it. And then you will can just click off of it and it'll go back down. So an easy way to get to the full screen image that you want to download. Now, we are bringing Leonardo AI into the play. And if you can look at the top up here, you see our new menu system when you get to Image Lab. Leonardo AI allows you to do a lot of crazy things. They're pre-built models for you to use. It's great for doing characters. It's just really a really great application. And yes, we have all the models there, and you can go in and try them and click on them, including LoRa. So if you are familiar with Leonardo AI and you like LoRa models and Stable Diffusion, LoRa models are included here. And so you have all these great models for you to go and build incredible things. Now, you're going to have to play with it. It's different. You got some new things that you have to do with it. So just know that when you're going into Leonardo AI, if you haven't been familiar with it, there's a training little piece to this that will help you. But it has got a lot of capabilities for you now to expand even further. Now, we have Stable Diffusion as well, which is very similar to the way that Leonardo works. It just has its own set of models. So when you're doing the models with that, you can do the exact same process. You'll find the models and then you'll move through on Stable Diffusion. Now let's take a look at our image enhancement. This is one of the things I really am excited about bringing there, because once we've created a great product or a great image, or maybe I have a great image but I need to change it a little bit, unless you've had good skills in like Photoshop, you're not really going to get all those perfect pieces the way you want. So we decided to bring in our AI image enhancements, where now you can do a remove background. It literally is choose the photo, upload the photo, and hit generate, and it will knock out that photo. Now, here's a good thing, is it actually is a PNG, so you can download that and take that into other places as well. So that's a great piece. We have remove background. Just to remove it, we have replace background. So if you want to replace it with something else, we have our object removal. So if you don't like something in there, you don't have to like redo the whole image. You can paint around it with just a little brush, and it can then tell it what to put in there. So if you just do an object removal, it's going to put an AI background generated behind it, what we call a generative fill. And if you do a replace object, you can actually say by prompt what it is that you want to put there. Now, out painting, in painting, all these are incredible things that are advanced ways that you can paint things out. I love out painting too, because have you ever had an image that you love it, but you need more space? You want to put it into more of the center so that you can actually, frame it or put it into a better thing where it needs more outside, more of the outer edge of the picture. That's what out painting does. It creates a more of a background so that you can move that picture around a little bit more. In painting is the opposite. You can highlight something and you can replace it inside of the image. Replace sky. You should never have any dull skies again. You can replace that. Face swap, obviously we're familiar with. Restore face, which is a way to actually clean up a face that's in an image. Reimagine XL is incredible. It's like looking at the image and finding what it is that your image is about, and then redoing it in a different way. It could be a room, the way a room is laid out, and it's got a reimagine will go and take that room and put a whole new furniture in a different way, right? It might be that there is a motorcycle that's jumping up in the air on a racetrack, but you want to take it and put it not in a racetrack, but it puts it into like an off-road course. All of these things are just ways that the image automatically does a reimagine and puts that stuff back into a different location. Now we have our photo colorized, we have scratch to image, where you can actually draw on the screen, and whatever you draw, it's going to create it for you, create an image for you. Image upscaling, which is super important if you're doing high-end stuff. Describe, obviously, and then image to image. So describe may not be one that you'll use much anymore. With image to image, where you can find an image you like, upload that image, and it just goes and creates the image for you based on the image that you uploaded. All of these are image enhancements. And what's great is that they all work together. So I might remove the background, and then I might do in painting on it, and I might really put 5 or 6 of these image enhancements on the same image that I just created. And these are all done with a 0.1 of a credit. So every time you knock out a background, it's not a full credit, it's a 0.1. So again, we're moving into decimals onto the qualifiers for the credits that it takes to run these. And so it really is going to allow you to do a lot of stuff with your images. And I hope that this is something that's pretty exciting. Now, the one thing that's also really great about all of this is the way that you can get to your images. There's a little box right here that you can see right up. Oh, I have to do it on the screen right here. That's going to open up a drawer for you where you can see all of the images, and you can do bulk actions here. So you can delete them, you can move them, you can relink them to different projects. And so you can do lots of different things here inside of that. Now, as we have gone through and we've shown you Ruby Canvas, we also have that capability to just add it right here. So if you're building on a project on Ruby Canvas, you don't have to go to the full screen version of an image. You literally can go and do all of the same things that you wanted to do on the big version right here on the Canvas, create that, and be able to drop it immediately into the project that you're building, whether it be a document or whether it be an audio video project. The Ruby Canvas is different for each one. You've seen this one so far. Next week, we're going to actually go a little bit deeper into the image canvas. And so you can see how to create the document canvas, where you can see how documents are created and how templates will be used. Okay, let's see here. Let's